All right, this is gonna be quick. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make a vlog on a Sunday because I have to take a plane on a Sunday to go to Vegas. So I'm just gonna inform you, just tell you it's just simple things that are happening in my life. It's gonna be a short one. This week I had to, oh no, actually it was last week. I went to a gastroenterologist. This week I was supposed to go to an endocrinologist to get some type of test results back. And I think next week I'm going to the geneticist to do my first, I don't know, analysis on what's going on with me. I actually booked a geneticist from UM. Apparently, they have this within UM. They have a section called like, do you have a? There was like a page that was talking about undiagnosed diseases, and if you do, why don't you just schedule an appointment for a geneticist? Schedule one. It originally was in November 8th. I was able to reschedule one to October 3rd, so that's good. This week, again, I was supposed to go to the endocrinologist. I went to an endocrinologist last month or so, and I told him about T-Mal and how what I have is somewhat similar to T-Mal. I think what they just did was they told me to do a urine sample to take my urine or whatever. So I gave them my urine, and I think what they just did was just sent the urine to the Children's Hospital Colorado to figure out if I actually have T-Mal or not. And that was not my original reason why I wanted to go to an endocrinologist. My original reason was to see whether or not there's some type of test that can confirm if there's something similar and what are the causes that's making me smell. I'm pretty sure if they did just send it to Children's Hospital Colorado for just T-Mal testing, is going to come back negative. So that's going to be completely useless. I was supposed to go to the endocrinologist on this week, but apparently the test takes about 20 to 40 days or something like that. And by the time this week, where I was supposed to go to the endocrinologist, it was not available. So we rescheduled on October 26th. And the only other thing I just mentioned earlier about was the gastroenterologist, which has to do with I went to a gastroenterologist this year, but I wanted to get a second opinion from a different gastroenterologist. So I went like last week. To make a long story short, this there's a night and day difference in between the original one or the first one I went to and the one I went to last week. This one in particular was extremely dismissive, interruptive. He would always interrupt me when I'm trying to explain shit, and it was so fucking annoying. I was actually really pissed off because he seemed like he just did not give a shit at all. He was trying to use his his 25 years of experience to say that there is no knowledge or test about anything related to what I'm specifically going for the doctor appointment about, which had to do with just like, having this food-based, this disease where I'm not being able to break down food properly and it's exuding out my skin or bodily fluids. He was just trying to explain it away and say maybe you should go to an endocrinologist, which I already did, and all the advice he gave me was just basic shit. Have you washed yourself? He's asking me if I put on deodorant and stuff. It was really annoying. But fuck that guy. But that's like one of the reasons why I hate going to just doctors in general. It just reminded me why I hated going to doctors. Like in less than 5 minutes, they're going to just be completely dismissive of it because they don't know enough about the information. But I still paid like $45, and if I had no insurance, I probably had to spend $100 just for like a 5-minute discussion of him trying to explain why it doesn't exist or how he cannot help me. Like that's so, whatever. In any case, next week, geneticists. We'll see what happens. Apparently, geneticists are supposed to look into undiagnosed diseases or illnesses, so maybe there's going to be something there. Other than that, man, yeah, I'm going to Vegas. Going to Vegas for my mother's birthday. Blah blah blah. Like this year's the last year she's doing. She's a teacher. The last year she's retiring. Last year she's doing teaching. She's retiring. So now she's retired. Now her birthday's coming up, and we're taking a trip to Vegas. I'm so mad that we were originally going to go to North Miami to celebrate, but I brought up going to Vegas instead as a joke, but people took the shit seriously, so they went with it. And at first, I was like, you know what, Vegas would be sort of cool until I started to realize how expensive Vegas is within the whole, just ordering your plane tickets and the rooms and food and all this shit. When you start calculating it, it's like I'm already spending like $1,700 or something around that price. So now I'm like mad about it, and then on top of that, I didn't even consider how like I have to go out and there's probably gonna be a lot of people there and all this other shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna bore you too much about the details of that. But yeah, this is a short one. Everybody have a good day. Blah blah blah.